Mae Mena wedi siarad am bwysigrwydd ac effaith pen fel sefydliad rhwngwladol sydd am 100 mlynedd wedi dod ac ysgrifenwyr ar draws y byd at ei gilydd, i ddathlu llenyddiaeth ac i amddiffyn rhyddid mynegiant, ysgrifenwyr mewn cachar neu dan fygythiad ac amddiffyn hawliau ieithyddol. Yn 2014, roedd canolfannau pen yn Lloegr, yr Alban ac Iwerddon, ond nid yn Nghymru. Roedd ysgrifenwyr oedd eisiau cefnogi pen yn ymuno English pen. Roedd PEN Cymru wedi cael ei sefydlu yn y 50au ac eto yn y 90au, efo Ned Thomas tu cefn y fentir, ond ni wnaeth o'n ffynnu. Roedd amryw o'r sefydliadau a chymdeithasau ar gyfer ysgrifenwyr yn Nghymru ar y pryd, ac ychydig o ysgrifenwyr yn gweithio ar lwyfan rhwngwladol. In 2014, a number of us felt that the climate had changed, and there was a need and demand for a Welsh PEN Cymru and a real wish from Welsh writers to be more involved on the global stage. It seemed nonsensical that Wales, a bilingual country with considerable experience and expertise in obtaining and maintaining linguistic rights, should not have its own PEN centre. It would have a lot to offer. During that spring and summer, PEN meetings were organised at different literary festivals throughout Wales, and it became obvious very quickly that there was an appetite for this new organisation. There were now literary organisations in Wales, such as Mercator, Literature Across Frontiers, Wales Literature Exchange, who were working extremely successfully internationally and who had created a climate of international literary exchange. Welsh writers were increasingly becoming a part of that scene, and Wales was at the forefront of translation and writer exchange projects. So in the autumn of that year, I attended the PEN International Congress in Kyrgyzstan, and Wales PEN Cymru was accepted as an official PEN organisation. Mena Elfyn became its president, Owen Shears and Fleer Davies its chairs, and a management board was set up. There have been so many Wales PEN Cymru events, projects and initiatives since those early days. We have organised projects to support refugees, asylum seekers and other writers in exile in Wales. We've put on events which showcase and translate the work and plight of writers in prison in other countries throughout the world, and we have written to them. A memorable project worked with the Kurdish community in Newport to promote the Kurdish language in Wales, and a project with Kurdish women, which focused on Kurdish traditional songs, culminated in a memorable, sold-out, multilingual event in Chapter, Cardiff. Translation, of course, too, has always been at the centre of Wales PEN Cymru's activity. I can't name all those people who have contributed to giving Wales PEN Cymru the status and recognition that the organisation has in Wales now, but this is an opportunity at least to say thank you to them on behalf of all those who in Wales today are now able to be a part of the international PEN community. Wales PEN Cymru is an organisation that was built on generosity and continues in its 7th year in the same vein, with our communal belief in and commitment to freedom of speech and linguistic rights.